Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, Damen und Herren, from what was once an inarticulate mass of lifeless tissues, may I now present a cultured, sophisticated man about town.
It's time once again for another episode of Coming At Ya. Coming At Ya, a podcast about the world of mixed martial arts, boxing, pro wrestling, coming at ya, and heavy metal music, with a slice of comedy for good measure. Coming at ya.
Tell me you didn't hit fucking record.
Episode 169 of Coming At You podcast.
Kidding me?
Let's just jump right into it.
Did you fucking not hit record?
Through the magic.
Monkey dick.
Through the magic of the internet. Hey, we're back.
At least on
and
Friday you'll be able to edit it for the podcast.
This is the second show in a row I forgot to hit record.
Damn. You had one job.
Are you able to grab Facebook's stream and then parse it in there?
I could do that.
Yeah, you probably could do that.
I could probably do
Either
that.
way. But I think
The question is, do I want to do it?
there's a lot of good tapes out there. He did P90X, you're doing DDP, there's Zumba, there's all the other stuff.
You're talking about my recent journey into
Absolutely.
weight loss.
Fitness. Yeah. Don't consider it weight loss, consider it fitness. You're going to redistribute everything. But let me finish my thought before you start your new thought. I think any tape, if you can get your hands on one of those like programs, is great.
Yeah.
Because I go to my regular gym and I see people that are brand new and they're heavy and whatever, and people are looking at them like, oh, look at that guy. That guy's doing way more than the guy that's just sitting on the couch.
Do you remember when some kid did that and posted a video and Schwarzenegger responded?
Yes.
That was really cool. I thought that was really cool.
We get new people in jiu-jitsu all the time, right?
Yeah.
And they
know what
apologize. Like I'm generally the guy that's going to walk them through the first class to teach them a couple techniques, teach them like shrimping, elbow escapes, break falls, stuff like that. And they always apologize because they can't make it through the warm-up all the time. And I don't care if somebody can't make it through the warm-up. The only thing I care about is somebody stops, right? Like they just kind of give up. That kind of shit I don't have respect for, but if you're just putting your effort out the whole time, you got me all day. That's all that matters.
What is Rest posted some comment? He wants us to read the comment that he posted. He was pretty explicitly... yeah.
Is that David?
Yeah.
Are we? Is this related to the conversation we're having?
It might be. I just saw it pop up.
I think I thought we were ignoring the comments.
Well, it's Rest. He's one of our sponsors. Something offensive, I'm sure.
All right, so
anyway,
while he's looking for that,
yeah,
I'm going to change your name to Speed Bump.
I'm sorry.
Because you like to slow everything down.
Yeah, well, my thing with it was this, is that in the past, several years ago, I lost a lot of weight, and it was pretty much a similar situation. I woke up, I was just fed up, I went on the internet.
You were super fucking motivated, too.
Well, I'm just as motivated, if not more now.
No, I like that, but I like this bullet. I don't like the bullet who feels bad for himself all the time. I like the bullet. I mean, I like both bullets. Don't get me wrong. Same guy.
Well, I don't think I necessarily
but when you decide on something, like you never cracked at all for the longest time. Like even like if I was cooking food at my house and you came in and I had pizza.
Well, the
like,
thing
dude,
is,
just have a slice before you're like, I can't.
The thing is,
but you fucking were locked down on that.
When I decide to do something, I do it. I either do it or I don't. I don't half-ass shit. I'm either going to do it
You're
or
full
I'm not.
ass.
Yeah, I'm either going to do it or I'm not.
Say it.
So
say you're full ass.
I am now.
Say it.
No.
Why won't you say it?
Because I don't want to say it.
Do you think you're...
Because you're just using this to make a mockery out of
I am
me.
not making a mockery.
So I didn't want to talk about this on the show.
I'm
because
excited that you're doing this.
There's nothing more annoying than a guy talking about changing his lifestyle when he's only done it for a week.
I don't know.
It's corny.
But I don't think it's corny. I think if you're a person, you're having that conversation with people around you, if people are your true friends, they're going to encourage you to continue on that path.
I don't mind.
Even if it's just a week into it.
I don't mind talking about it to keep myself accountable, especially on the show, so I'll do that. But I just woke up last Saturday. I was just pissed off. Like a good pissed off.
Where
Like-
you just did you sit up and your feet are sitting on the side of the bed and you're just sitting the fucking hands on the knees, just like what the fuck?
No, I
that?
woke up.
Or did you walk like where were you in the house when you
in bed. I woke up.
Boner?
No, I
making
woke
sure,
up
just
and
making sure. Never know.
I just fuck it. This is bullshit.
Looking at the ceiling,
Yeah,
just flat on your back.
yeah. Had my mask on, my breathing mask, and
How long were you laying there and you're just kind of like, you know what, I gotta fucking make a change?
woke up and the very first thought was, "This is bullshit. You need to get on this now."
Right. So did you lay there thinking about your game plan for a while, or you hopped right out of bed?
Got right out of bed, grabbed my cane, hobbled over to the fucking closet where I had all this DDP yoga shit sitting, opened it up,
That's the hardest part. You just gotta fucking take the first step.
read the book. A lot of it made sense, and said, "Okay." Set up all the stuff. I bought a yoga block because I knew my flexibility is dog shit. Watched a couple of the videos. Looked like it made sense. Monday I did the first workout, but I didn't. I've been really good on my diet. This is other than I'm really cutting out a lot of my soda, but you know, one a little bit of whiskey and some Diet Pepsi isn't going to kill me.
My Todd's kind of the same guy.
A ton of water.
My brother, he does the same shit. Like if he locks into like he's gonna do something,
Yeah.
it's the same thing. Like there's been a couple times in his life where he's like muscular in shape, right? Would you say? Yeah. But he's like you. Like once he decides to do it, and usually it's me who fucks it up. So I'm gonna give you my promise. I'm not gonna discourage you.
Well, my motivation for it is different than before. My motivation with this is I'm very unhappy. Like that's number one.
That's part of your unhappiness is the way you feel about yourself.
But just the way I feel. Period. I'm just unhappy.
Right. I mean that in a physical way. Like you're
No,
just kind of like
every way. I physically feel like shit. I'm everything. I'm not happy with the way I look. I'm not happy with the way I feel, and I don't want to drop dead before I'm 50.
I don't want you to drop that either, because then we'd have to fucking end the show.
Well, because who are you going to get to do all this shit?
This guy, he can't even fucking one job.
But I realize that it's going to get harder, and it's going to be work, and I'm going to have to push myself. But
do you have a time frame, or is it just to be better at being better?
I'm giving myself. I think the first hurdle is going to be where the first thing is I want to be. I want to be able to fit into the clothes that I have now,
Right.
comfortably, and then I want to be. I'd say maybe by my birthday, so that's like almost 8 months, 7 months, really. So we'll see where I'm at there. Ultimate goal is to be down. I'd say, I don't know, maybe like 85, 80 pounds.
That's huge. That's awesome.
Yeah. So I know I can do it. I've done it before. Now, the difference is this. I have an injury. It's not like I'm tired, I'm not motivated, I don't want to do the work. It's I have to be smarter about what I'm doing.
I think the hardest part is the diet part.
Not for me.
For me, it is, because I'm on the road
Once I lock
every
in,
day.
I do it. The hardest part for me is finally just pulling that trigger. Like, it's kind of like the only way I can equate it to some people that would make sense is it's kind of like you're at a job and you're like, oh my God, I really don't want to go in today. I have all this fucking work I know I need to do. I don't want to do it. And you keep making excuses why, oh, you know what, I'm not going to go in. And then it's like, you know what, I'm there. The hard part's done. I'm doing it, and I'm just going to
sometimes you just got to roll out of bed and fucking make it happen.
So it's just head down, charge ahead.
Like my biggest problem has always been eating.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
like
well,
would you say I'm
obviously
a pretty
mine too.
active guy? Like I do a lot of stuff.
Yeah, if you don't become active, dude, you're going to be a fat as shit.
I'm at the regular gym every day. I go to jiu-jitsu sometimes twice a day. Fucking constantly running around doing stuff, right?
Yeah.
But every night, like somewhere around 11 o'clock every night, I just crack. I just can't fucking take it anymore. Like I fucking
Chicken
made
biscuits.
it. I made it all day. I could eat perfect all day.
Another thing that,
And then 11 o'clock comes, I fucking just crack,
yeah,
and
but,
I just.
but you can do that because
I accidentally
you're so
ate a
active.
full family-sized bag of chips.
Oh, I used to do that all the time.
Right, but I do it on a regular basis, and I fucking hate it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
You know, the guy in shape is giving us his sad story about
Yeah.
eating chips.
Yeah.
No, I'm not that. But I don't feel in shape either. Like
Guys.
that's the way I am. Like it's not my normal thing. Like I don't feel like that.
Yeah,
I don't think like that. I get upset when I can't control myself from not doing something.
I know what you mean. So it's more of a lack of self-control that upset you.
Yes.
Yeah, I got you.
So do we give Rasps his couple minutes here?
Yeah, let's give him a couple minutes real fast.
Now, I'd like to
Is he on the other side of the door? He's got his tattoo machine with
I'd
him?
like to apologize because I would have thought if it was Rasp, there'd be a lot of typos with his big mittens.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
wow.
look, he hasn't even met Rest yet. And he just
Shots
slammed
fired.
him.
Shots. Maybe he's doing the voice to text thing.
So he wants to know who's the top between the two of you.
Okay.
He's thinking it's Kid. Bullet is definitely the bear. When do you guys...
Am I a twink? Am I a twink? Is that what he's saying? The fuck?
Volpe agreed that you were a little too delicate, Chris.
I might be. I'm sure I'm the toughest guy in the room. What the fuck?
You're like a power bottom.
Backing into it.
Get back into it. Dig it. I'm gonna fuck your dick.
I bet they're rubbing each other's balls with their feet under the...
See, it's exactly what
They
he's doing.
think I'm that fucking or flexible that I could do that right yet.
And then he's on me. Do they have moderators? Are they moderating the comments here?
Oh boy.
Dude, he's been on fire lately with all of his Facebook posts.
I don't know.
Maybe 20 to 30 posts a day.
Yeah.
Like just fucking but good content.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he's got somebody feeding him shit or he's just locked into some good spots.
He's witty as fuck with that stuff. He's really good with it.
he's like posting videos, like all kinds of shit, but he's finding them somewhere.
Yeah, he's really good. I mean, well, that's what he does. That's why I never
fuck rasping his big fingers.
That's all you, dude. I remember one time
I want to finish talking about you and your goals.
Yeah, my goal is to be under 200 pounds by this time next year.
Can I throw my 2 cents?
That's pretty
in?
good.
I think you'd be better off starting with making a goal each month as opposed to...
No, I'm not doing... No, that's the overreaching goal. My first goal is to lose... I want to do 25 pounds. I don't have a time, so I'm divvying it up in just 25-pound increments.
First 25 is going to...
His big thing, probably 3 years ago, he started running.
Yeah.
I can't run.
I know. I'm not asking to run. But he called me up. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm running. I'm like, what the fuck you ever run? Right? And he's like, yeah, I'm doing an app. Couch to 5K. Couch to 5K in 45 days? Is that what it was?
I think it's 30.
Or 30 days or 60 days, whatever. So he was running every day. So what are you going to do at the end of it? Well, I'm going to run a 5K. I said, where are you going to do that? He's like, I'm just going to go to the park and run. I'm like, well, what the fuck is the importance of that? Right?
Why would you be that negative?
Well, because I think
That's his thing.
My thing is if he's training for something, you go.
He is. He's going to run a 5K.
I said to him, I said, why don't we run the Rocky Run? I'll run it with you.
Yeah, I remember. You told me about it.
Yeah. So he trained. He knows where this is going to.
It's going to come right back to him.
It's going to come back to me.
Of course it is.
So he trained the whole time. I never ran a single day other than just in jiu-jitsu class.
You see how he's putting himself over already?
And my whole goal was, you know what? I love my brother to death.
You.
Right. I love
Look in the camera. It's all you.
I love my brother to death. He's one of my best friends in the whole world. So I'm like, I'm going to do this race with you, right? Where I'm with you.
That's not what it was about. It was about showing him.
No. Hold on.
You didn't even have to train to do it, and you'd probably do it better than him.
And he didn't shut up about it.
No. Hang on. So my goal is, you know what? I'm going to be the good brother. I'm going to kill myself to stay with my brother running if he's going to run it. I hadn't run it all, but I planned to finish the race, right? I didn't realize this motherfucker took it as an opportunity to try to beat me. So we get in line. We're at the 10-minute line, right? Like, because they break them up by minutes and stuff. I'm like, all right, cool, dude. I can't wait to do this. And we're hugging each other. I'm like, I'm so happy. Yeah, we both have like Rocky gear on, like the sweatpants and the shirt and everything.
Yeah.
And he puts his headphones in his head. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, how the fuck is he wearing headphones if we're running together?
I don't know why he thought we were going to chit-chat while
we
ran.
That would be the fun of it, right? So I go to, he just puts his headphones. It doesn't even look back at me as soon as it starts, right? He just starts going, right? He's not even looking over his shoulder. Like, he's not even checking. He's just going. And his arms, he's got perfect form, right? He's just going, right?
Okay.
His elbows are turning out, and he's going.
Yeah.
And he's like that and stuff. Never looks back. We're like quarter mile into it, right?
Okay.
And I'm thinking to myself, I'm maybe like 20 people back. I'm actually running behind some hot chick. I'm like, I'll just run here for a while, right? Never fucking looks back. And I'm like, and it dawned on me, this motherfucker's trying to beat me, right? So I do this. My arms are swinging. They're going out like real far, right? I'm just like, I get past him, and I just look over my shoulder. I'm like, ah, right?
Oh, what a dick.
And I'm probably a couple hundred yards ahead now, and I feel my body just locking up. I'm like, that motherfucker's behind me, right? Not far. And they got speakers like every, what do you think, like 500 yards?
Yeah, about that.
500 yards playing the Rocky music. Like big fucking speakers. And it's like, bum, 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 bum. And as I'm starting to cramp up, right? The fucking music starts kicking in, and I'm here, and I'm like, whew, just start going again, right?
Oh, God.
So we hit the turn, right? And I come around. So he's still running this way. I'm running this way. And I high-five him as I go by.
Yeah.
Right? I'm like, hey, what's up? And I can tell he's just like, fucker, right? He's angry, right? So I'm running. I'm getting around to like the last 300 yards. And I hear a guy go, 200 yards, kill it, right? And I'm like, yeah. And I just start locking up. And this kid who's like 10 just runs by me. He's just passing with his dad. They must run all the time. They're very, very agile, right? And I get to the finish line. I sit, and my legs just fucking lock,
Yeah.
right? He comes in, 10 minutes behind me?
Yeah, this is the thing. It was like 40 seconds, right? First thing he posts, jiu-jitsu, never trained, beat my brother by 3 minutes.
Jiu-jitsu carried me through. That's what big Facebook post, right?
He wrote that he beat me by like 3 minutes. I'm
Right.
like,
So I beat him by like 40 seconds.
So
right?
you took
Like, we both got medals. We got medals.
we did get medals.
And
Hold on.
shirts. We got shirts too.
You basically took you turned a moment where it's like, hey, my
that
brother,
moment would have never happened
my brother.
had he not shoved the motherfucking headphones in his ears and then never looked back.
Yeah, but you're being like a woman about it. Like you're
I'm
like
his brother. I was supporting him. That's the whole reason I was there.
you're like that woman that's like, you're not talking to me. If you're gonna sit in the room with me, you need to talk to me.
I was there for support. I want to chat. Like
Your
if
brother
if
knew you
no,
were there.
If his body started quitting on him, I was there to talk to him.
You're
Fucking
like-
Todd,
you're
do
being
it.
like a woman.
You can do it, Todd.
You're being like
Don't you quit on me, Todd.
You're being like a woman.
You're a bum rock.
You're being like a
So
woman.
I'm fucking running, right? And I sit down, I cramp up. I'm fucking, my whole body's done. He comes in 10 minutes later. He comes in 10 minutes later. We both get our medals. We go home. Where do we go? To breakfast at the fucking diner?
Yeah.
My legs were locked in place for like a week.
Yeah.
He's
I
fine.
remember-
He's fine. He's just walking around. He calls me up the next day. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm running. I'm like, I can't believe you do this.
I did the Philadelphia half marathon 10 years ago, and I remember we did it, and just to do it, and I had headphones, and my buddy was in much better shape than I am, and he took off, and it was cool, and I did similar to what you did. I got behind a cute girl and just stared at her ass, and I remember there was like this big, huge pile at the finish line, and I felt like I couldn't breathe because you're breathing hard, you're going for it. And there's Benjamin Franklin Parkway, and there's all the flags, and you just fucking start going for it.
Let me see your form. You're like turning the whole body sideways. I'm in slow motion.
Right? But I do remember we went out to a diner, and we carved up big time. I had a ton of pancakes, and my apartment at the time was on the 3rd floor. And so I
trying to go up
remember
the steps.
So I
That's
felt
the worst
fine.
feeling.
Well, I felt fine. I felt fine.
Once you
we were in
settle
the diner,
down, that's it.
But we got out of that car, and I'm not kidding you or exaggerating. It took about like 5-10 minutes to get up those stairs. My legs. It felt like someone took a hammer to my legs.
Dude, I may have won the battle that day.
He won the war.
He won the war, for
He
sure.
definitely did.
So we signed up the second year.
Yeah, I was waiting if you're going to bring this up.
We signed up the second year, right? So Todd, why don't we do the race again? You know, we're brothers. This time we run together, right? We play headphones, right?
And the only thing I've been doing all year
Training.
is figuring out how to knock off time.
Fucking training,
There's
right?
only 3 instances I'll ever run.
Hold on. So he trains the entire year. I don't run a fucking single fucking day, right? I don't run a fucking day, right? Fucking day. I don't run, right? Race time comes, I can't go for some reason. I can't remember. I hurt my ankle or some shit like that. So I go to my brother, Rich. I'm like, bro, you want to take my spot? He's like, yeah, man, I'll fucking run. I said, do me a fucking favor. Don't
Beat
you
him.
fucking lose to Todd, right?
So you come from a family of jerk offs.
Oh, absolutely. I'm the biggest jerk off.
Oh, no doubt.
My two brothers are
Rich
kind
was
of.
it? Rich was just
He
wrong.
wasn't in on the plan, but he doesn't like to lose. I knew that, right? So I said, I didn't really say that. I'm like, yeah, don't you fucking lose. I'm like, just take my spot.
Are you super
whatever.
competitive?
The whole family?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Are you competitive?
Me?
Jesus.
No. Yeah, I fucking like to win at everything.
Really?
So hold on, Bullet.
I don't
Yeah.
understand
I'm not
that
allowed to play
mentality at
family
all.
games.
Bullet.
Let me
real
finish
quick.
this story real fast. So I can't run. My brother Rich, he's gonna run in my stew, right? In my stead. My
stead.
stew. He's gonna run in my soup, right? So these two run. Todd's kind of just running with his arms like this, and my brother's like, Todd's just swinging. He's just fucking throwing. And Rich is like, he beats Todd by
No, like 16 seconds.
16 seconds. But
I
guess
knocked-
what?
I knocked 4 minutes off my time.
That's
Yeah.
important. Yeah, it's good.
And guess what? I knocked 4 minutes off my time as well. Because on the internet, it says that I raced that day, and I beat Todd that day, and I beat him by 4 minutes.
So it was a moral
and
victory.
60 seconds. No, I killed him. I beat him by 40 seconds the first year. Second year, almost 5 minutes.
That's horrible, man.
It's fucking awesome.
That's pretty brutal, bro. That's pretty.
But I'm not allowed to play family games.
I know why.
Yeah, like he's competitive as well. And none of us are good winners. Like we're sore winners too. Like
I can imagine.
Like he and I have played the UFC on.
I know. I've witnessed
Wednesday or Thursday night.
I've witnessed you guys
for
playing before.
probably 7 years.
Yeah.
Every week, like he comes over here. We sit and we drink beers. We play the game and we just beat the hell out of each other. And there's a lot of times where one of us will have a streak for a while. Like last probably 3 times he just beat the fuck out of me the whole time. But then like the 4 times before that, I'm totally in his head and I beat the fuck out of him before that. We are super fucking competitive.
I know.
And I think it's a good quality. My kids are the same way.
I'm not competitive at all. I'm competitive with myself, but I don't get into that thing of I have to be the best at something or anything like that. I don't think anything's better or worse. I don't think one's better than the other, rather, but it's just not my mentality. I'd rather be the best that I can be at something. But as soon as
I'm not a sore loser, though.
As soon as somebody
Right.
wants to be competitive with something, it's just like, I'll give an example. Like when I was training at some jiu-jitsu gyms, I think some of the people there were very competitive and they were active competitors. And that just wasn't my mentality. And the more that I felt like I was being pushed to be more competitive with
Where you
other
pulled
people,
away?
exactly. I was just like, it just didn't interest me. To me, it was all about like this.
Are you a good winner?
Yeah, I don't see why there's anything to. I mean, if I'm joking around, like I can
Like in
talk a
jiu-jitsu,
ton of
I don't
shit.
say anything. If I beat somebody, I never even think about it again. But when we play, he and I.
Well, that's about just joking around and
No. It's serious.
Hold on. He's a sore loser. He might
I'm
not.
not a
say
sore
it.
loser.
Here's
I'll
how-
keep playing.
He's not a sore loser.
He
What
gets up
does-
and leaves.
What he does is change the rules of the game.
Hey, how did I change the rules?
Oh, you know
I
what?
turned off all the notifications that didn't tell you how to do shit.
Whatever happens to be not working out for you, you're gonna switch it up.
No,
so
a lot of times I'll be
maybe-
like, hey, can we play Madden for a few minutes just to get him out of the buttons? And then we start again. But when I lose, I will continue to play and not get upset at all, right?
Yeah.
And I'll laugh about it. I'm a sore winner. I'm a good loser, right? I'll keep playing.
yes.
He's not a good loser. That guy. That fucking guy right there, fucking name.
gets mad.
He likes to fucking get angry and fucking run the fuck out.
Jesus,
that's my Pacino.
I
Christ.
have run out of his house.
That's my fucking Pacino. It's very similar to my Nero. You're like,
Yeah, I'm just not a competitive person, and again, I don't think being competitive is bad. I don't.
fucking
It's
competitive,
just.
not too bad.
It's just. That's how it is. But we are going to talk about competition right now. We are going to talk about this Sunday, live from the Alamo Dome, the Royale Rumble.
Let's start the fight news for starters.
Let's start it. So we're going to talk about the Royal Rumble. We don't really talk a lot about pro wrestling a lot on here. And I am going to call one of my friends.
What are you guys going to talk about?
We're going to talk about the Royal Rumble.
Royal Rumble.
I think it's. I'm not. See how I'm not even going to just. I'm not even going to fucking.
Just indulge me one more time, please. What are you guys going to talk about?
The Royal Rumble.
Royal Rumble.
Right.
I'm just going to keep doing it.
I'm just going to turn your mic off
Because what?
because you're insulting me.
What am I saying?
You're making fun of it. Because
What am I
You know
saying?
the camera's just on you right now.
Because it's. Here's the thing.
What am I talking? What am I making you say?
Here's the thing.
What am I making you say?
I think that
I don't understand why you're so upset.
I think you're shitting on it because it's pro wrestling.
No, I like pro wrestling, but I don't know what we're talking about. What are we talking about?
We're going to talk about the matches.
Royal Rumble.
You asshole. I'm going to call my buddy Martin, and we're going to see if we can't get him on there. He is very astute in the pro wrestling knowledge. And
What are we going to talk about?
the Royal Rumble.
Royal Rumble.
Oh my God, Martin.
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
Nothing much, man.
Marty Mart, what's up?
You're on the air.
How you doing?
I
I'm
already
good,
feel like I'm gonna bomb him just by the way he said hello, and we're gonna lay into you, and this is gonna be a bullet backlash.
He disagrees on just about everything with me.
Wait, what's his name?
Martin.
Why does he sound like Lex?
No, he's not.
They have
Lex at all.
similar voices.
No, they don't. No.
I'm about 20 years older and probably about 80 pounds heavier.
All right, 80 pounds heavier than Bullet.
No.
Oh, God, no.
Okay, because I was gonna say that'd be pretty fucking beefy.
That's all right. I got better,
Royal Rumble.
I got better hair than you, Martin, so that's all right.
Well, yeah, that's probably true, but that's not a real high bar to
Yeah, I know.
set for yourself.
Bullet did shave all of his facial hair off.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
now-
don't know about that.
So now he only looks 50.
Only 50. Well, now the good news is you can start trolling that nursing home again. So, yeah.
Royal
They probably forgot all about you by now, so you'd be good.
Well, they do have dementia.
I like Martin already.
that is a benefit of trolling nursing homes. They do have dementia.
Well, yeah, absolutely, man.
So the Royal Rumble is this Sunday.
Royal Rumble.
I'm just gonna turn his mic off.
Just going to keep saying Royal Rumble.
Yeah,
Royal Rumble.
See how I turned it off? So anyway, Royal Rumble is this Sunday, and
Royal Rumble.
so I'm just gonna turn it off there.
Just don't say the words.
I got
my mic back.
I gotta be honest here. This is probably one of the strongest book cards that I've seen for them.
What card are we talking
on
about?
a main roster for a long time? Would you agree?
Oh, yeah, definitely. The Rumble's always been
Royal
my favorite pay-per-view of the year. I got that unnamed event that's happening this Sunday has always been my favorite event of the year.
Yeah, and I think
Is this better than WrestleMania?
I think that
I think
when
so.
when it's done right, it is. I think
Last one I watched was Stone Cold when he won.
I think in the past several years, though, I think the unnamed event that we won't talk about has been kind of predictable. You can kind of nail it down to one or two guys, but this year with so many guys in that unnamed event, I mean, you got a lot of big name guys to where you legitimately don't really know who's gonna win it. You've got
Goldberg in
Lesnar,
it?
Goldberg, Taker, Strowman, Big Show, Corbin. There's a lot of big guys in there. Kane's probably going to be in there. They've got a lot of.
Would you guys say this
big
is the
guys in there.
most stacked Royal Rumble in a long time? Like how many years?
I would say from top to bottom, this is probably the best booked card the main roster has had in a long time. Like every
This is
match on here is good.
10 years or more, or
Right.
5 years or more?
Hold on, let me.
Oh,
The
is he-
the only one that I remember that topped it is far. The biggest thing for me is there's no clear, like, you could last, like, when the year that what's his name won, the year that fucking Batista won, you kind of knew going in this was building up towards this. There was no doubt he was going to win. You know, there's no clear. The storyline isn't indicating anything clear.
No.
The last time I remember that was Rey Mysterio, and that was, I'm going to say, 06, 07,
Yes,
something like that.
but
Yeah.
the thing about that I love about the event is that there's always guys that come out that are surprises.
Right.
And this year, for the first time in a while, like I said, with so many big men in that match, it's really a pick'em. Who do you think is going to win?
Who would I book to win, or who do I think might win?
Well, both. Who do you think is going to be booked to win, and who do you think
I
is going
would
to win?
honestly, if I'm going with it, I'm going with Jericho.
Can I ask a silly question? What's the difference between book and who you think?
Well, it's kind of like when you're watching a fight. Who do you want to win, and who do you think is going to win? So
Right. There's certain things that I would love to see happen, but I know, being the people who are making the decisions, there's just no way it's going to happen.
I don't think they're going to do that with Jericho.
I would love
Jericho.
to see Jericho win and use that as the split with Owens to set up a Universal title match. But they're never going to do that. I mean, that wouldn't, it's just not, just looking at their past booking and the people who are making the decisions, that they're just, it's a difference though when you're talking about something that's predetermined as opposed to a real sporting event.
Well, you know
You know,
what? I don't necessarily think that
How many people are in the Royal Rumble? Is it still 20?
30.
30.
30?
Yeah, one year they did 40. But I don't
But
necessarily.
you want the last number to be the guy that's like the big guy come out, right?
No,
Or-
well,
Right,
or
but
closer.
definitely
Or you-
not the biggest
within the
event.
last 5, right? You don't throw that guy out the beginning.
But that's the thing, though.
Wasn't there a Royal Rumble where there was a guy who like started at number 30 and won?
I think there's been
John Cena did it once.
Yeah, John Cena
Okay.
did it once, and that was a
And-
surprise though.
Right,
because-
but that's
because
never been done.
Well, no,
He was out on
on injury,
and
and they
didn't
weren't
nobody
came out of
knew he
nowhere?
was there.
Well,
Yeah.
they weren't expecting his timetable. He came back. That dude's like a freak.
Yeah,
as
he's
far as
inhuman when it comes to.
yeah, he's with his schedule and everything, and he came
But
back. I think.
where
2 or
do
3
you
months
like
early.
to see the guys fall in? Like if you have your guy that is it a Mark that's the winner or Book?
What do you
Say
t-
again?
Say it again.
So
What?
you're picking your guy, like the guy you want to see win, and he comes into the event.
Right.
I don't have a guy that I want to see win.
No, I'm just. Well, we're saying you have a guy, right?
Okay.
Would you
Right.
rather him show up early in the match and make it through all the guys, or show up in the last
Yeah,
couple of minutes when it's like the best guys that are in there?
I would like to.
I kind of would want to see him going at number. Remember Shawn Michaels winning at number 1?
or Flair. Flair won it at
Yeah,
what, 3?
Flair did it in 92, wasn't it?
Yeah, with a tear in his eye. I think
Yeah.
it all depends though too on what kind of a worker they are. If they're a guy that's really well known for their work rate, then yeah, have them in
Right.
there to showcase what they can do. If it's a person that's more like an attraction, like if they're gonna give this to Strowman or Corbin, they should protect them and not have them in for the whole match. You
They're
know?
big guys, impressive looking, but green. They're
Yeah.
not great workers at this point.
I think Corbin's
Yeah.
the better worker of the two.
better than Strowman, definitely. But Strowman's got the better look.
Yeah, Strowman's scary as shit. You don't have to know anything
Corbin's
about.
got a little bit of my hairdo going on.
Yeah, he does. Well,
Can
well,
you describe that for people?
Yeah, what does the hairdo?
it's thinning.
It's going
pull,
away.
It's pool hair, like Chris's. It's like when you're in the pool and you can see the bottom of the pool.
Which one of you guys said pool hair? Was that you?
Baron Corbin.
That would.
I did it.
No, somebody else said pool hair at the same time.
No, I did.
All right.
But we've got the event, and there's a lot of big name guys. There's always the.
What other matches besides the Royal
We're gonna
Rumble
go
are
over
on
the card.
Is-
We're gonna
let's
go
go
over
over
the
the
card.
card.
Is Goldberg in the Royal Rumble?
Goldberg is in, and
Anthony Gardner thinks that there's no way he's going to win.
there's no way that Goldberg's going to win it.
I think
I
Goldberg wins.
don't see them doing that either.
Yeah, I don't
It's-
see it.
They're going to let him win.
I-
It's going
I
to be like
think-
a thank you for his career. And
They don't
We'll
really
see
like
later.
him.
Anthony Gardner said there's no way they put him over Brock and not have him win.
They're going to.
I see it being something like where him and Brock eliminate each
other,
and
yeah.
Sets up the rematch at WrestleMania.
At
between the two of them.
WrestleMania, exactly. They're both.
I think that's still the money match is Goldberg Lesnar. That'll probably headline WrestleMania if it happens.
It'll be the unofficial main. But let's go over
Right.
the whole card here,
you
Martin.
said it like you were having an orgasm right there. That'd be unofficial.
You got to understand one thing, Martin. That you know, Chris is a
No,
guy.
I've always been a wrestling fan. I just haven't watched in recent years.
Just go to AJ's and watch him.
Yeah, my brother and I used to watch every WrestleMania.
So first
You'd be
match on the
surprised.
card. I don't know if this is going to be on the pre-show or whatnot. You've got Cesaro and Sheamus versus the Club. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. Supposedly, there's going to be 2 referees assigned to the match. So you can almost guarantee that one referee is going to start some bullshit where he counts a win and they're going to go against each other.
It's good.
This is the start of WrestleMania season, so it is very conceivable that these two could have a split and have the payoff match at Mania.
I think that's exactly what's going to happen.
Put the belts back on the Club. You know, you do have Finn Balor coming back pretty soon, so maybe they could work a program with him, a reunion of the Club or something.
Maybe at the Rumble.
Who knows? So what are you calling? You're calling Gallows and Anderson to go over.
Yeah. No. I think Cesaro and Sheamus go over, but not clean. They're going to drag it. There's nothing that they do better right now than to take a match that nobody cares about and drag it out for as long. They did the same thing when Cesaro and Sheamus were going for that Best of 7 series. Take a match nobody wants to see and do it 9 times
with no payoff.
Right.
With no payoff.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sasha Banks, Nia Jax is next. I think this is just going to be a squash for Jax against Sasha Banks. She's still selling.
You're kind of sweet on Nia Jax, aren't you?
Oh, I would hit it.
Is that a dude?
No, it's The Rock's cousin.
She's a big girl.
She's a big girl.
Put it that way.
She's got a nice face.
All right.
She'd beat you up.
Not me.
I wouldn't fuck with her. That's for damn sure.
But they're still selling the injury on Sasha Banks, and there's no conceivable way that Sasha Banks, who's 5'0", 100
right. How do you
20
plausibly
pounds.
tell that story of Sasha winning?
She's selling the injury. This is going to be to get over Nia Jax as a monster. And they're going to extend the feud. It doesn't end here. You've also the next match is going to be another women's match, 6 tag match. You got Becky Lynch, Nikki Bella, who I think has the best ass in the business until Miss Tessmacher comes back, Brooke Adams, and Naomi
Naomi's not bad in that department herself.
I like her a lot. I think she's got a lot of potential. Against Alexa Bliss, Mickie James, and Natalya. This is going to be the match that if you guys have to go take a pee break, get a beer, make some popcorn, whatever, this is the match that you're going to want to go see. So you can skip this one. This is going to be complete dog shit. Interestingly enough, they have the actual match that we won't name before the some of the other title matches, so we'll skip that first. I don't really care for that, to be honest. That match should be the main event. I don't. Yeah, whatever. You've got Rich Swann versus Neville, which I think will be a great match. Although I think that'll be probably on the pre-show. Yeah, I think Neville takes that one. Yeah, they put the title on Neville. I don't think there's any doubt about that. Absolutely love what he's been doing ever since he's come back. And they put him with the cruiserweights. He's been absolutely great. My one of the matches I think is going to be one of the best ones on the card: Charlotte versus Bayley. Yeah, definitely. Charlotte goes over. Yeah, Charlotte. I think the payoff is basically the same story they told with Bayley in NXT, right? Exactly. She keeps trying. She fails and she fails and she fails, and then finally she wins the match. And, she's. Yeah, I mean that's kind of what she is. She's the underdog. She's the classic case of a white meat babyface, where they just, the crowd's going to get behind her, and they're going to. Hey, that's Caucasian American. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know, right? Probably one of the better matches I think is going to be card. AJ Styles versus Cena. I got to be honest. If Cena wins this, I'm going to be pissed off legitimately for a couple of reasons. One, because you're going to tie Flair's record. These are the people that broke the streak at WrestleMania. Whether they're going to learn from that or not. Again, I understand that all of Cena, what he does for the company and all, but it's not his time anymore. I don't care what his theme song is saying. They're going to do it, dude. I think they put him over AJ here to tie the record. AJ gets the title back, and then he breaks the record at Mania. I mean, they did the same thing. Why do you think they kept the titles on the New Day for so long? They want to have the records held by their guys. Yeah, exactly. And their guy is Cena. I mean, it's going to happen. Yeah. I don't know. I don't hate on Cena. Neither do I. And honestly, people, I mean, their match at SummerSlam was probably the best match of the night. Yeah, fantastic match, and they'll have another great match, I'm sure. Yeah, anytime you put AJ in there with anybody, it's always going to be good. Right. I mean, AJ can have a good match with a paraplegic, but I mean, don't sell Cena short either. He's not a hack. He's a decent worker. Yeah, he definitely knows his shit. Owens versus Reigns. I gotta be honest, Reigns isn't half as bad as everybody pretends. I think it's a lot of dudes that are just jealous that their wives get wet when he comes out. Yeah, I get wet when he comes out too. Wow, throwing that out there. Wow. Well, you learn something new every day. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Yes, Owens and Reigns. Owens and Reigns. Do you think that Jericho being hung over the ring like a sexy piñata is going to play a factor in this match? Yeah. I mean, why do it if you're not going to have it play in somehow? I think Jericho's doing the best stuff of his career right now. Oh, yeah, without a doubt. I mean, I think he's the most entertaining thing that they have right now. But I think ultimately the payoff, though, is to have them turn and have Owens against Jericho at some point. Now, whether it happens, then or not, I don't know. But I think that's the Mania match, right? I mean, yeah, for sure. And then they have the blow off, and Jericho can kind of go away for a few months, do his Fozzy gig, and then go do his heavy metal thing. Yeah. So I mean, from top to bottom, this is definitely one of the strongest booked cards as a whole. I would say. I agree. Not to mention the Rumble match. Yeah, and that's probably one of the. What Chris didn't do it. The Rumble match. There we go. Yeah, Royal Rumble. Kind of got used to it. Well, his
controls panel's coming back on my side next week.
He's not as enthused because we're talking about something that's predetermined. But
teach their own.
I'm not gonna lie though, I like Martin, but I don't care about the wrestling as much. But I would like to get Martin in here just to hang out with.
The thing is that
I feel like I kind of know you already, dude. I've been listening to the podcast for so long.
So you hate me as well.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not as much as me though. Like I told you, if he comes in here, it's
we
just
should
going to
get
be.
Martin in here just to hang out with us. Though I like it. I don't care about the wrestling so much, but he seems like a funny dude.
You said you didn't want me to bring him in the last
Hey,
time.
Martin
I
can
didn't
sit
know Martin.
here off camera.
Yeah,
as
we
well.
could get a whole room full of people in here.
He doesn't like pro wrestling because it's predetermined.
No,
but,
it's not
but,
that.
But yet he'll watch an Eddie Bravo Invitational, which is the most boring fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
That's a lie.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, it's
You're fired.
it's every match on the fucking card ends in a draw, and it's like, oh great, that's fucking entertaining.
Have you watched an Eddie Bravo event?
It's boring as
Apparently
fuck.
not, Chris.
Apparently not, because there are no draws.
Yes, there are.
There are not.
Are no draws.
Or I'm thinking of
There's not a
Metamorph.
single draw.
Or
Metamorph, there definitely is. I won't watch a Metamorph.
Metamucil or whatever the fuck it's called. Right?
Venom.
All right. just Mike's
You know,
back.
we're going to get Martin in next week because I just like the way he laughs. It's funny.
He'll sit on the other side of
He'll
this
sit on the other
little
side of Todd,
table.
and we'll bring Rasmus. Turn my mic up, by the
You
way.
know what? He should be worried if
I'm
Martin
taking
comes
the
in.
soundboard back.
No, you're not.
Gonna, yeah, it's my soundboard.
I don't care. I'll bring mine.
No, well, you're not going to do two soundboards.
I'll do too.
You know what? Martin can do him, and I'll focus all my time on
You know what? Next week,
course you will.
you and I sit out. Todd pretends he's me, and Martin pretends he's you.
Do you want to do that, Martin?
Yeah, what the hell?
That would be funny. And you and I sit off to the side.
Okay.
We coach him.
Okay, we'll coach you.
I'm not sure I can pull off the social anxiety thing, but I'll give it a whirl. What the hell?
What a
All
dick.
you have to do is be scared of people and jerk off on yourself and then sleep on it.
The jerking off part's no problem. The being scared of people, I'm not sure about. What the hell?
But that would be
Let's do
funny.
it.
You know what? Here's the deal. My brother Todd will play me because he's very similar to me, and Martin is very similar to you. So we're going to give him till next week, and we're going to give him a preset conversation to have, and they get like 10 minutes to be us.
Okay.
Does
Okay.
it? Do we have?
Does that work?
Does it have to be like a factual conversation?
No,
right?
no.
No.
But,
Okay, yeah, let's
it's
do it.
got to be funny, and it's got to be you two guys being us. That's all that
Okay.
matters.
You know
I
what?
can do
This
that.
is just gonna. This is just
This
gonna.
is going to be good.
This is just gonna be him making fun of me.
No, this is going to be Todd and Martin bonding and completing the circle.
No, this is-
Our circle will be completed.
This is Martin making
It'll
fun
no
of me.
longer be a triangle.
it won't be a triangle anymore.
Yeah, it'll be quite a few people making fun of you, Kev. It'll be all right.
I'm used to it.
But I
That's
like
all right.
it. We give them 10 minutes to be us.
And
5 minutes. We'll make it 5
And I know
10 minutes is long.
we're boring them to tears, and we won't even go over it. But as good as the Rumble is,
Turn my mic back up so I can hear myself.
as good as the Rumble is, I can guarantee you that it won't be as good as NXT the night before. But we won't even talk about that
All right,
because.
but Martin's coming on. We're going to fucking bring him into the show. It's going to be fun.
Are you down with that, Martin?
I like Martin.
Yeah, I'm in.
Martin's a
I'm in.
good dude.
All right, we'll
We'll
do
see you
that.
next
do it.
week, Martin.
We'll do that next week.
Does Martin know nobody wears pants?
Yeah, Martin, it's a pants-free zone.
It's a no pants party. You've been to them before.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time.
All right, so Martin will come in next week and hang out with us. It'll be fun.
All right, buddy.
That sounds like a plan.
All right,
All
brother.
right, see
I'll
you,
talk
brother.
to you soon, man.
All right, guys. Take care. Have a good evening.
Later.
You too.
Right.
I did like him.
Yeah,
I liked him a lot. I was making fun of you guys, but
yeah,
he
you
didn't
were.
even skip a beat.
And I didn't appreciate it.
He didn't skip a beat.
I didn't appreciate
You make fun of me all the time when I talk about shit.
it. No, I don't.
You don't even let me finish my conversation.
Not even to that level.
If I say, "Hey, oh, hold on," when my friend Dave came on, did you give him the same courtesy?
I don't remember.
I know. Was it the same courtesy?
It was not.
I
It
don't
was
remember.
Not. Before you were drunk, you didn't even let him finish a sentence.
Well, who was he?
Who was Martin? I let Martin talk the whole time.
You were cutting me off.
Yeah, I never cut Martin off. Martin's a good dude.
Did
You
he just do
not
this?
so good.
He cut me off.
Did you just do that? Would you say it was the same level of respect given?
Can't say because I don't
You
remember.
you remember
can
before
watch the
it,
tape.
it got crazy.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
How are you going to tell me what I remember?
because I know you remember. I'm looking in your eye.
No, you're not.
Yeah, your left eye. That's your fucking good eye.
I'm going to cut you.
You won't cut me with that.
You won't make a
You
bet?
can't even get through my fucking dense layer of skin.
You think?
Yeah,
Why do you have a cut right there on your finger?
because somebody cut through my dense layer of skin.
So let's talk about fight news, real fights. and
Answer my
stuff.
question real fast.
What's that?
Did you give the same level of courtesy?
No, I think I was nicer.
Do you think so?
So,
It doesn't matter what you
in
think.
Abu Dhabi,
It doesn't matter.
in Abu Dhabi, do you? It was. Yeah, you never let him finish.
Yeah, you never let him finish.
Yeah, I turned you
He
off.
turns you down. But let's talk about fight news for Saturday.
Let's talk about
Let's talk about Fight Milk, one of our new sponsors.
it. It's filled with protein.
Is that what they were saying the whole time?
Yeah.
I never realized that.
He takes dead crows and grinds them up. That's why they were throwing up.
I didn't realize that. I saw the part where Cerrone was throwing up.
Yeah.
And he's like, we use it for weight loss. And
Yeah.
Felder's shitting himself.
And then he was like, this one has a lot of crow fecal matter. It'll make you throw up more if you go back and watch it. Yeah. So, couple things going on. Bellator in the news. Bellator has always has some controversy.
Yeah, it kind of looked like a fixed fight last week.
Well, you know what?
Kind of looked like a fixed fight. I sent him the link. I sent you. I think I told you as well.
Main event of the evening was Ortiz going out for his final fight against Chael Sonnen. A lot of people were, or not a lot, but some people were accusing Ortiz of the fight being fixed. I know a couple people in some of the jiu-jitsu forums have tried out that choke and said it did work.
The Darce choke?
No. The choke.
Yeah.
The choke. Telling you.
There's no fucking way.
Well, that's why you were a brown belt. These guys were black belts.
Which ones did you talk to?
I don't know. They were on the forums.
Is that what it was?
They were saying, no, in all honesty, they were saying something about how he was...
Even as a neck, like a neck crank, it didn't look bad.
Yeah, but let's play devil's advocate.
Although this morning I rolled with my friend Tiago. He's a black belt from G13.
Yeah, I know who he is.
We rolled a 6-minute match. We were back and forth the whole time. Nobody got anybody. I was defending the whole time. I'm not gonna lie. Second time, it was another 6 minutes and 30 seconds left. I was defending perfectly the entire time.
Yeah.
Right. I saw that there was 30 seconds left. I looked at the clock as he was trying to apply a clock choke.
Yeah.
And then he choked the shit out of me.
Yeah.
And I looked up at him. I said, dude, I was trying to hang out as long as I could. And he went like all fucking... Who's this never messed with the Sicilian guy? Like from Princess Bride?
Yeah.
And he goes, never look at the clock when the clock joke is being applied.
That's funny. Well, let's play devil's advocate here, though, because you said it didn't look tight. First fight in several years.
Tapped him.
Several years, Sonnen hasn't been in the cage. Was it like 2 or 3?
It's been a while.
3.
He does have a history of tapping quick. He tapped.
He wrestled with Andre. He rolled with. He fought Andre Galvo and didn't fucking tap to him.
That's different, though. He tapped quick.
Talking about Galvo's a fucking animal.
Was it a fight?
Yes.
Where?
It was fucking Strike Force.
He never fought in Strike Force.
Yeah. Galvo?
Chael Sonnen never fought in Strike Force.
He's going to look it up.
What about all his... he did Shonen... Chael did Metamorphs, right?
No.
No.
No?
But let me...
He's the one feeding me all these facts.
Let me make my point here.
What's your
Chael
point?
Sonnen, he's not that young. He's off the gas.
He's definitely off the gas. You can tell he's not fucking juicing.
He probably didn't have... I mean, he probably has neck problems. He's been wrestling since he's a kid. You know what I mean? Probably doesn't have the best neck. He's a guy...
Did you watch the
post fight?
The Apprentice?
Yeah, he got fired for
for
cheating.
Court, yeah.
So, I mean...
So he would guarantee he would cheat in something else.
But what I mean is, Big John stuck his fucking thumb in Ortiz's neck. Right in his throat.
What does that mean?
To let it go, because he didn't let it go.
Oh, yeah. No, he gripped his throat.
He gripped it. He was fucking like, let him the fuck go.
But it wasn't a position that you would be like, oh, I got to fucking tap
So
this.
you're saying...
It's uncomfortable,
You're
for sure.
You're saying that you've never seen guys tap to weird things like, wow, I didn't think he really had that.
Not a high-level guy.
Chael Sonnen's not a high-level guy.
Higher level than you.
Really? What belt does he have in jiu-jitsu?
I don't know.
He doesn't have a fucking purple
But
belt.
he's been wrestling his whole life. You think you take Chael Sonnen?
In a jiu-jitsu match?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Why?
Not a fucking chance. Because
Why?
Carolina kills you.
Please. She didn't kill shit.
Where's your belt?
Oh, we'll get to that. We'll get to her in a couple minutes, okay? We'll get to Han Solo without Chewbacca in a couple minutes. All right. No, I think it's... I think any time that you see something that you can't immediately explain, you get these conspiracy theorists, these tinfoil hat-wearing people that are going to go, oh, it was
You
a
think
fix.
you beat Chael Sonnen?
In a submission match.
In a submission match.
Sure. No. Why not? Why don't I have as much chance as anybody else?
You gas out in like 10 seconds.
I've seen that dude tap out to the weirdest shit.
Like what?
He was beating the balls off of fucking...
Oh, that was so sad. Silva.
Silva?
A Silva. And he tapped fast as fuck to that.
He got caught in a triangle.
Okay. I think it was more of an armbar.
It's a triangle.
I think it was more of an armbar.
It was a triangle.
Well, it was more of an armbar.
Triangle.
Well, whatever.
Triangle.
Look, pal.
Triangle.
You're both right. They have it down as triangle armbar.
That's what I'm saying. Triangle.
So there you go.
It's a triangle. It's a triangle.
So, I don't know. I don't really think it was a fix. I really don't.
What did you think of the Paul Daly fight? Bellator puts on a good show. You know what I liked about the show?
It was
At midnight on Saturday night.
It's fun as shit.
I didn't watch any of the other fights. I called my brother, right? They're all sick at his house. I'm like, I'm coming over. I'm watching the fights. Because all my TVs are streaming. I don't get the fucking Spike channel, right? So I go over to his house at midnight. I put on one of those Japanese masks, like just to cover my face, because everybody in the house is sick. And I sit there and I watch the fight for like 45 minutes.
What's a Japanese mask?
Like, you know, like the fucking they put on those medical masks.
has nothing to do
so
with
they don't get
Japanese.
this.
So why did you have to say Japanese mask instead?
Because if
of-
you look at videos of Japan, people wearing those masks.
what masks?
Medical masks?
Why didn't
Royal Rumble!
Why didn't you just say medical masks?
Because I couldn't think of it. Royal Rumble!
You're going to say that to cover up your racist.
Royal Rumble!
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, Japanese people were wearing their fucking masks, right? So I go over his house, right? I'm wearing a mask.
What kind of a mask?
Royal Rumble! So I got the mask and it's fitted in my face, right? And I watched the fight, and I'm like, this fucking sucks, right? I was a little disappointed because I wanted Chael to win. And then he says, hey, why don't we watch the Daily finish? Fucking awesome, right?
Paul Daly said it best before the fight. He goes, I admire his, basically, what's the word I'm
Moxie?
thinking of? Pretty much. Like, I admire his balls.
Spunk?
I admire his belief in himself, but careful what you wish for. You might just get it.
Daly beat the fuck out of him. Gillard called him out
It
after
was
that.
it was two punch. I mean, it was a
It was spinning back elbow.
I want to see him go against Michael Venom Page.
Wait a minute. Melvin Gillard? What the fuck has he done?
Exactly.
Fuck Melvin
He
Gillard.
said he said I don't want to fight him because he's my friend. And then I listened to an interview with Paul Daly. Paul Daly's like he's like not my enemy, but he's not my friend either. Like I've met him like 3 times.
Yeah, he's doing what Tito did with Chuck.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, hey, you know, friends fight all the time. That's just all there is to it. Rampage was also at that card where they announced that they're going to have
Fuck
a rematch.
Rampage. He sucks.
He's fat as fuck.
He sucks.
They're going to have that fight with him.
He's a black fucking
King-
big country,
But King Mo
right?
and him are going to have their rematch at heavyweight. And
King
I'm
Mo
like,
sucks too. He lost to fucking Marco Krokop. New
are
Year's
you,
Eve.
are you going to fight a juiced up Crow Cop?
Well, you just said you could beat Chael Sonnen or Sonnen.
You can't even talk, dude.
What are you talking about?
Shunnen?
Shannon.
King Mo's one.
That's my favorite Muppet, by the way.
Yeah, the Swedish chef.
Yeah.
I think King Mo takes us all day. I think King Mo won the first fight.
I think it's fixed.
Did you see the first fight?
I think it was fixed.
Okay. So anyway, I guess we're going to just end the show.
No,
today.
we're not even done. We still got shit to talk about.
I mean, you're just
We got Shevchenko versus Penn, right?
Pina.
Oh, what are you quitting on me? Are you fucking quitting on me?
Oh my God.
You son of a bitch.
So yeah,
I am not. You're not going to quit on me. We're going to go all. What's that movie with who's the guy with gray hair? Richard Gere, where he was a pilot.
the guy with gray hair. Wow, that narrows
Where
it
he's a
down.
pilot. He was premature gray. Officer and gentleman.
You gonna quit on me?
I can't quit.
I
got nowhere to go.
got no to say it.
You don't have anywhere to go. So I don't want to hear, oh, I got to fucking go over and end the fucking show. This show's going to fucking go on all fucking night if we have to.
Okay. So
I'm amped up right now. I'm having a good time.
you talked
I'm
about
fucking
UFC
partying.
news this Saturday.
UFC news.
You got Shevchenko versus Pina. Who do you
Who
think's
wins?
going to win that? It's a classic striker versus wrestler.
Shevchenko's the chick that fought Joanna Jozovic, right?
No, this is the chick who fought Holly Holm and beat her.
Oh, shit.
This-
They kind of look similar, though, too, right?
Kind of.
Yeah.
This is a classic
Wow,
throwback
that chick
match.
was tough as balls.
Classic match.
Penna's not that good.
She's very good.
She's good, but she's not as good as that chick.
Different skill sets. She's a chick that's gonna just take you down and beat the shit out of you with vicious. She's probably got the best ground and pound in
Penna.
MMA, in women's MMA.
You think she takes Shevchenko down?
I'm gonna say this. This is a classic throwback in the sense that you're gonna
Throwback!
You're gonna know in the first 30 seconds what's gonna happen. If
I like your notes up there, too. Rampage is fat as fuck.
Pena can't take her down, it's over. I really think she's going to get picked apart.
I think she's going to get the fucking shit
But
beat out. Who is
Shevchenko can't stop that takedown. It's going to be
Who's
a
Cerrone
quick night.
fighting this weekend?
George Masvidal.
Oh, that's a good fight.
Supposedly, he called Dana White 3 times to make that fight happen.
Really?
Yeah, both guys like to trade and bang. They're both.
I love Cerrone.
I think Cerrone's
He
got
was
the
good
edge.
on Always Sunny in Philly this week, too.
Yeah, we talked about it.
No, I want these people to hear about it, though.
We talked about it on the air.
Did we?
Yeah, we talked about Fight Milk.
Huh? We said fight milk.
And
That's
then we
all.
said
That's the only thing we said.
Cerrone was good on it.
Yeah, but they don't know where it came from. Right?
boy.
They don't know where it came from.
And I didn't see the episode.
And Todd did not see the episode.
For those of you that don't know, Donald Cerrone was a guest star on Always Sunny in Philadelphia this week.
Yes. And Felder as well.
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
You know who he is. You'd know him if you saw him.
I did see him. I didn't know who he was.
Fuck you. So, they were both good on there. And it was made of Crotein.
Dana White was really good too.
Was Dana White on there?
Yeah.
I missed him. I came down here to set
Well,
all
they
this
were
shit up.
they show up at the weigh-ins, and Donald Cerrone makes weight. So they jump on stage and they're like, "Fight Milk's the official drink of the UFC," and Dana White's like, "What? They are not the official drink of the UFC. Get these assholes off the stage," and kicks them out.
That was a good episode, though.
It was a real good one.
I love Danny DeVito.
He's great.
He's the fucking best.
He is great.
Who else is fighting this weekend? We got Cormier versus Rumble just got booked.
Yeah, Cormier versus Rumble just got booked for UFC 210.
It's booked.
Although I got to be honest, anytime there's an AKA fighter booked in any type of a main or semi-main, you can almost guarantee that they're going to pull out and get injured.
Here's who I would put in the championship on that card.
Who do you think's going to take it? Do you think this is going to be
I think Rumble beats the fuck out of him this time. I think Rumble comes out differently.
You think?
But for the main event, I go Kevin HCH Honeycutt versus Carolina, the Polish Hammer,
The Polish Hammer.
Shibula. You guys have already had 3 matches. She's beaten you twice.
No, she hasn't.
She's beat you. How many times have you beaten her?
I only had to beat her the one time
Cameras on.
How did you beat her?
by awesomeness.
Is that a championship belt in your
Now,
hand?
what you see right here, sweetheart,
Daddy?
what you see right here is 10 pounds of gold across this beautiful waist. Now, what you may see right now is I have shaven my Ultraman beard. And what that means for you is I'm going to be taking your career. All right? This isn't about titles, Daddy. I have the only title that matters right here. 4 Horsemen. Always at my side. And I told her, I said, Ard, you and the boys stay in the back because I've got this one. You're going to be tasting the back of my hand, so I'm going to be putting some ketchup on it so it tastes good when you taste it.
Give her your number to call in right now because you have my phone on lockdown.
I'm not giving her my number.
I bet she calls in, talk some shit.
She can call.
Put it out there. Tell her to send you a message.
If you've got the balls.
If you've got the balls.
If you've got the cojones.
Cojones.
When I wrestled in Mexico.
Wrestle.
You're just super annoying tonight, dude. Like, you're being that guy. You just totally killed it.
No, you keep going.
No, I'm not going to keep going now. What you going to do, brother? You know where to find us. I have the title.
Turn my mic back up, please.
You're killing the show.
No. Oh.
You're killing the show tonight.
Oh.
You're killing the show tonight.
Is that right?
You're totally killing it. You're totally killing it.
Finish your pep talk.
No,
you finish it.
You killed it.
Give out your number.
No, you killed it.
Give out the number. I bet she calls.
You killed it.
I bet she calls.
She already got my number. She was in that group text. She knows she's got my
you
number.
Think she's gonna call? Yeah, I give her 30 seconds to call.
I don't think she has. I don't think she's got.
She doesn't have the cojones.
She doesn't have a set of balls big enough
balls
to call me.
big. Nothing.
Nothing.
All right, 10. I'll give her a countdown. Or you're champion again.
10,
10,
9.
9. I'm doing a countdown. 8, 7.
Keep counting, dickhead.
3. Give me the arm. 2. 1. champion.
The title I never lost in the ring has come up with a tear in my eye. And just like WW2, you didn't put up much of a fight, Poland. All right.
Is it on this camera?
Right here, the most sexy title on the most sexy man in all of professional wrestling. I'll beat you in any sport except for running.
Except for running.
Except for running.
Except for running. That is not an illegal sport.
That is no, because
It's not a real sport.
it's not.
No. You keep going. Go, 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 go.
But see what you have here.
Backgammon.
What you have here. Oh, easily.
Chess.
Please. That would require her to have a brain the size of a man. And we know that's not going to happen.
Mousetrap.
Easily. Easily. So if you want
Checkers.
another shot
Bingo.
at this title,
Bingo.
all you have to do is bring yourself to the studio
Next Thursday.
and I will grant you one last title shot.
One last time.
But after this, you're back at the end of the line.
End of the line.
You're going to be back slinging drinks
Slinging drinks.
into obscurity.
And just scary.
He's doing it again.
No, I was going Rocky. I was being all Mickey.
He's doing it again. He's doing it again.
I was with you. Were you enjoing that?
I don't need an echo, dickhead.
A little over. Okay, no, you go back. You go back.
I'm not doing
and
it.
action.
I'm not doing
Action.
it. It's gone.
Action.
It's done.
Action.
Nope.
And action.
Nope.
One more. I promise I won't say a word.
I'm not a trained monkey. I'm not going to just fucking...
You are a trained monkey.
Nope.
Action.
The champion doesn't do anything he doesn't want to do. All right.
Action?
Nope.
Oh.
Not going to happen.
You can't end on this note.
I'm going to end on
No.
this note.
I'm not going to end the show. It's not fucking ending. It's not fucking ending.
It is.
It's not.
If we could just say one thing to end this, next week we're going to have myself and Chris, played by two other people.
That's going to be awesome. I can't wait.
It's going to be even better if they do the job better than us.
Dude, imagine if they did, like they have their own podcast.
Fine by me.
It's called Coming At Me.
I don't know how Chris is, or your brother, Chris too, is going to be able to.
I'm pretty sure he can pull me off.
I think he could. You think you could?
Yeah, but I'll have a mask on.
Give us a little bit right now.
Nope.
Oh, he's got something in mind already.
You can't do it.
Yeah, he can.
You think so? Maybe I should coach Martin and you should coach Tad.
Who?
Tad.
Who's Tad?
That's an ass all over there. Not Todd. It's Tad.
You're drunk.
I feel pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
You're drunk.
You're
You're drunk.
Yep.
It's all right though.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not falling down off.
But
the
I
chair.
can still control myself.
You think?
About 2 seconds from now, like, go upstairs, go to bed. Rah.
You've been doing that the whole show.
No, I'm talking to kids because it's not even 10 o'clock yet.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go home with my championship prize.
You're hanging on the wall.
I'm not gonna hang it on the wall.
You do not take that anywhere. That's a championship.
No,
belt.
this is mine.
You can't lose it.
This is mine. I already put my deposit on
You know
it.
what? Give us some outgoing music. Something special. Let's thank our sponsors, too, on the way out. We're going to start doing that, too. Rest Tattoo, Netflix,
Thank him.
Stitcher Smart Radio, Fleshlight, XCC 27, Leatherman Tools, Jack Daniels, Golden Beverage. They're my new sponsors. Langhorn. He's listening to the show tonight.
I'm sure he's loving it. He's
No.
What is this train wreck?
He's a big fan. Big fan.
What is this train wreck?
Give me something special. Go, hit it. Bang. Bang.
Hold on. Something heavy or no?
Heavy as possible. The heaviest.
Give me the heaviest. Okay.
Oh, I'm ready. Ready? I'm going to rock out.
Keep going, asshole. No, keep going.
Oh, dude, I hurt my neck.
Now, if your brother jogged to this, he would have beat you. Are you done?
I feel pretty good there towards the end. I'm not gonna lie.
All right.
Royal Rumble. Coming at you.